Hey, MotoAmerica fans, this is Jake Gagne. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the MotoAmerica YouTube channel for more coverage, and like, comment. Let's go.
Red lights on when they go out. Let's go racing. Whoa,
Jody Berry was sleeping.
He took a nap. He's going to go from first to about 6th or 7th, or maybe even drop by further. What happened there?
It looked like he maybe didn't see the light go out, but he definitely had a terrible start from the pole position. Looks like he's trying to make a few passes now to make up a little ground in turn one.
Which one of those Robham guys was on the outside? I mean, it looked like he got a decent start, but you don't want to be outside into 2.
Michael Hay now, he's just ran off the start into turn 1, but kept it on 2 wheels and back in the race.
Is that Trevor Standish up near the front? If it is, he got a good start. Not on that front row, but it looks like he might have got the whole shot. It is. Trevor Standish, the 16, starts in 4th. He's in first down the Pure Attitude Racing.
Blackman too on the 2nd row with a good start.
And that Yamaha, we know the Yamaha's fast as well. It's been Suzuki's and Yamaha the past few years. Little Ducati thrown in with Michael Barnes here and there, but it's been mostly Suzuki's and Yamahas. The Aprilias aren't even in the top 3.
And Jody Berry's recovered pretty quickly from that bad start. Now he's already worked his way back up into 4th.
Teague Hobbs in the mix as well. Teague Hobbs on the Suzuki. You see, looking like they're going over and under.
Teague Hobbs has went from 3rd to 1st.
And there goes Jackson Blackman. And now Jody. Hey, this is going to be like the racing we've seen all weekend long. It got cut down to about 0.6 of a second. We didn't see much of Jackson Blackman. Blackman now on the Yamaha as well. I saw him down there. Look at the horsepower of the Yamaha around the outside. Holy moly. I think Sam McDonald built that motor. That's basically the motor that Caleb DeCarroll was on. Caleb DeCarroll had that motor last year. DeCarroll's now up into 3rd. We are going to have a heck of a race. DeCarroll driving around the outside. That's the wrong place to go right there. But Blackman, Hobbs, DeCarroll, 1, 2, and 3, and now sticking a nose. Here comes the old man. Parrish, here's how you do it. Chris Parrish of the 128.
Top 4 look like they're trying to get away a little bit.
We know the Aprilia generally had been pretty strong on that top end. That's where that bike wants to run. Look at DeCarroll. He's kind of taking that line of Parrish. Teague Hobbs goes underneath Jackson Blackman. Blackman goes underneath.
Hold it.
He overcooked it. You can go underneath, but look at the wide line by DeCarroll, too. I think he ran too wide. Hey, old man is doing it. Look at that. Up into 2nd in an instant.
Back to 3rd. He tried to make the pass. He just couldn't hold it.
He didn't want to play follow the leader, though. You got to love that. Just kind of staying in some of that clean air. There's a run to the inside. Underneath is Hayden Schultz. He'd never been here before. So, there's exceeding the track limits and going off past the rumble strips. Hadn't seen anybody on the outside of those.
When they're running at a lower RPM, the problem they were having is in the lower gearing, shorter gearing, it was so responsive to the throttle. Front end was getting light, and it was a problem in the tighter sections of the track. So they've been going up, up, up on the gearing. I think it's 2 teeth from where they started today. They even had to do a little bit of filing of the swing arm to be able to change the wheelbase enough to make that change. So they're learning as they go since it's their first race of the year, but it certainly looks good right now.
Yeah, and when they do that, it also lengthens that bike or shortens that bike, and the bike handles different.
And also with the Teague Hobbs now made the pass into 7, which now looks like he's kind of trying to make a break. But when you lengthen the wheelbase, if you're having a problem with the wheelie, the bike will wheelie less.
Right.
The one thing with the wheelbase being a little longer, sometimes it can be a little harder to change the directions, but also changing the gearing to making it a little bit taller, less RPMs will also make the bike obviously off the corner not have as much power. That way, he's talking about trying to keep the front wheel down.
Yeah.
And that'll also, through all those tight sections, when you're getting on the throttle with the little taller gearing, the throttle response won't be as quick, so it'll be a little smoother.
DeCarroll's got to, if he's going to get a podium, he's got to put his nose in there pretty quick. I think a lot's going to go down in turn 1, don't you?
We're going to see Teague try to get a really good run out of this last corner, see if he can get in the draft, and then hopefully get by Jackson Blackman a little sooner so he doesn't get sucked in to turn 1, and when he makes the pass, be able to hold the line.
This is the last time into turn 1. This has been a very tricky corner for a lot of riders this entire weekend. Blackman out in front. He's on the inside. Hobbs goes to the outside. Can he shut it down?
He's wide.
He's way wide, but look at Blackman. Blackman's
He's
underneath.
going to hold it. It's going to be a shutoff contest into 3.
Round the outside. Now that leads you to the inside. Now you just need to block position,
And
Roger.
This section is Teague's really fast in these next couple corners, but he kind of loses it once they head onto that little straight. Remember last lap, he lost a little time there.
And Hayden Schultz is now up into 4th spot, so it's not Caleb DeCarroll. Schultz is in position. He might get a podium. It might be his first time here, but it might make it on the podium. Watch the run. That'll be a Suzuki and Aprilia battle. Right now you're looking at the Yamaha of Jackson Blackman trying to get by that 79 Suzuki of Teague Hobbs. This is where he's fast. I don't see anybody catching him. He was even grabbing that left grip, trying to get a little more power out of that Suzuki. Look at him coming down the front straightaway. Is it going to be Teague Hobbs? Yes, it's going to be Teague Hobbs with a victory ahead of Jackson Blackman. And Chris Parrish does it again. Another podium ahead of Hayden Schultz, Caleb DeCarroll. Trevor Standish is going to drop back in the standings now with Toby Komsuk rounding out the top 7 and Jody Berry having his difficulties. Don't know what's wrong with that Aprilia, but he's going to drop back. And Jackson Blackman, he finished 2nd, and you can see how happy he is, and he knows he has another race to do it tomorrow. As we take a look at the finishing results here, brought to you by Geico, Teague Hobbs, Jackson Blackman, and Chris Parrish. Good run by Hayden Schultz. Didn't point that out. Remember, he made a pass on his teammate later on.
Really good run by him. You know, talk about not having a lot of laps here, and you can tell that race. He got quicker as it went on, and actually the last couple laps we thought, you know, he's going to make a charge, got close to the podium, but just didn't get close enough.